5 days on you. Yeah, the morale is gonna make him take longer to recover fatigue. I think morale affects it anyway. Oh yeah, you also got injured, didn't you? Right, because of the tandem rockets. Do we have... I'm going to sleep now. Sleep well, Mary. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, we got a hammer. Okay, that's fine. We're fine on that regard. Store is... It's planetary government, so it's going to be nothing crazy. Maybe doing the Aurigan start wasn't the best, because the stores are horrible down here. It's going to be fun when we start capturing stuff, though. Well, if we can, because at this point, we're getting clapped up. The amount of wars going on. There's also very few flashpoints. Simple green. Is this test drive? Birth of a Legend. Oh, that's a new one. Never seen that one before. Tonnage requirements light. Oh. Oh, that's cool. I won't... Well, I could make it in time, technically. I've not seen that one before. Yeah, there's a lot less flashpoint spawn. There's test drive, yeah. That one, I don't think I would make it in time. I do want to do test drive, though. Oh, this one doesn't time out. Oh, there we go, 130. 95, so it's going to take 3 months. Well, I can't afford it right now. I don't want to go... Is it always in that area? I think it is. Makes it a bit more awkward to get to. Sure, the flag is the Griffin one. Yeah, I want to avoid that. Barricade Monopoly. See, that one doesn't ring a bell. Oh, okay, right. It is... We get an allied lance, but we... I think they get 2 sets of reinforcements. So this is a big mission. Oh, damn, it was the Cloudbuster pilot. I was hoping it was... Oh, yeah, because of course it was you that got injured. Firepower-wise, we're good. Like, between the Bulldozer, the Quaz, the Wolverine needs a bit of loving. Still not sold on the Wolverine. is doing amazing. It's just the Wolverine. Oh, Centurion's up. What did we put in you? Well, we kitted you out. Thunderbolt 10, Rack 2. I mean... Sure. Uh... This one theoretically has more firepower. Let's give it a try. Did I go down? No, it's the same. Hmm. The aim should be better at least. Centurion... I don't know why the Wolverine was struggling. I do not know why the Wolverine's aim was so bad. Okay. Oh, my chat's being weird. Hold on. There we go. The reason my like OBS is like always resizes itself and nothing is in the right place anymore. Okay. Actually, that's something I need to adjust as well. Especially it's taking a while. I guess okay, I guess it is like 6 lances it needs to load. Mine, my allies, and then 4 sets of enemies, at least. So I guess it does make sense for this one to take a little bit longer. Witchy! How's it going, Witchy? How do I do that? I'm awake. Well, I would hope so. Or this is a very awkward conversation. I'm doing alright, I'm doing alright. Trying to get some background stuff done that I can't remember how to fix. Had a long night? Oh, sorry to hear that. I hope you can get some sleep sooner than later. How have I managed to do this and then I forgot how I do it? Channel? No. 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 Can I play with my face when I forgot the keys? Ah, oh, that's quite funny. Oh, that's how you do this. Any of these relevant to me? Sorry, apparently I could do a bunch of drops and... Oh, cool. That could be something I play. Oh, that's today. Okay, yeah, I can't play it today or tomorrow then. Well, I might play that next week. Sorry, I just realized like my account's like eligible to do like a bunch of drops. I'm like, oh, this is where I sort this out. But it's off the not this game, of course. Alright, where are our allies? There. Do they count as an objective, so I can't spawn near them? They do. That or there's enemies right there as well, but I think it's because my allies are there. You know what, spawning here is actually not necessarily a bad thing. You know what, yeah, sure. I don't like being on the low ground, but that's fine. Oh, and we get more allies from that. Very cool. Okay, so we've got like a bunch of stuff. Oh, the heavy corsair. I like that thing. It always has negative evasion though, so that's going to be a bit of a tricky one. The enemies. I'm glad that Chloe's doing a lot better though. At least it sounds like it. But they've got a corsair as well. R60C. R60C. R60 Lerm. Irby tank. Corsair. Okay, this is going to be a hefty mission. I think I'm going to try and stick to the left law ground. And then try and, like, beat them in this direction. I think that's my plan. It depends on how much of a line of sight they can get on me. Ooh, why do you have a Wobby vehicle? Because the pirates stole it. That's why you have it. Makes sense, makes sense. It's a vehicle, I meant mech. Oh yeah, you got the pirate engine. Forgot about that. Right. Turn 1 is always quite interesting. Especially when you can't shoot each other. It's just like placing your pieces before the battle. It's kind of cool. Gives you a moment to like think what the hell is about to happen. Oh yeah, sorry for having to dip quite early during your stream yesterday, by the way. Literally at about midnight my time, I was falling asleep on the at the computer. There was one point I literally just went, like legitimately, I like fell asleep for like a second. What's that? 1 second. Hey, well, Mags. Sorry, I just had to answer a quick phone call. I literally moved my recording day to today, so I didn't have to bother with, like, things interrupting me. And now more things are interrupting me than normal. Ugh. That was probably a bit aggressive. I shouldn't have done that. Oh. Right, HUD's back up. AC-10. Must be in a more optimal range, but still not great. How are you doing anyway, Mags? Hope you're doing well. I'm glad that you tested negative. I'm glad that you're over the majority of that. It's not pleasant. But yeah. I mean, it depends if you enjoy your work or not. If you enjoy your job, not too bad. Well, that was actually pretty good clustering. Oh, that's actually a much better rate. Alright, yeah, of course, line of sight. It's funny because my players have literally been trying to get me face to face since Monday. Positive for COVID. I'm not leaving my house to test negative. Yeah. It's stupid. It's crazy how little people care unless it's them. I've noticed that quite a lot. I was hoping to take out the other torso, but I mean, that's a really good hit. I really can't complain with that. Okay, Quaz. Best you can get is a blocked shot. It should be good enough for an Irby, though. Especially an Herbie with like a super busted at the torso. Let's turn the pulses off. I think the PPC might do a lot better here. Hit the leg. Okay. Yeah, they don't. Like, people only take COVID seriously unless it's them involved. The moment someone else says it, it's just an excuse. When it's them, it's like, no, I've got COVID. I have to be safe. I see both sides, but yeah, it's kind of a bit of a piss take. But yeah, the majority of people just do not take it seriously when it is like a very, very serious thing. A day after I tested positive, co-workers, my wife all sick too. Wait, I don't know about your place. Where one of my parents works. When one person tests positive, they all have to take the next day off and have a test, and then come in the day after if they're negative. Like that's the actual rule at my workplace. That's quite interesting that that's not normal. I kind of thought that was kind of the norm. It made some sense. It makes, decent sense. Okay, this aim is already night and day better. I'm gonna save the Thunderbolt. I'll do 4 just to allow for 2 misses. Okay. It's a really big deal, especially because if you test positive, ignore it unless you actually feel. Really? That's actually kind of. That's like funny, but in a really dumb way, if that makes sense. Like you can only just laugh at how stupid it is. Yeah, like. Yeah. Okay, at least they're not going after me. That's a big deal. Prowler! I would like this urban tank. If I could get a hold of that, I'd be very happy. That's a really good 45-ton tank. This goes. Well, that was the big deal when it first started, right? Because the major spread ended up actually being schools or something like that. Which is why people were asking for like schools to be shut down for so long. And then people complained that schools were shut down for too long. Really, they couldn't win. But yeah, like schools were super dangerous because kids didn't get many symptoms, if any. But then they always brought it home, and that's where it kind of exploded. If I remember originally, kids were like barely affected by it. Really, it's like no difference between sprint and move here. I would like to kill this. And you got hit real hard. Oh, thanks, Darius. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah. Another lance. We totally didn't know about it. Thank you, Darius. If you guys better, enemies do take have extreme. Yeah, exactly. I didn't like the person in charge as the next person. I won't say a name, everyone knows who it is. I wasn't a fan of him as the person in charge regardless. But there's a lot of things people are shit-talking him about that he really kind of doesn't deserve, because no matter what he did, something was fucked. Like, there was no winning situation for him in a lot of in some of the things people are talking about. So I try my best not to like bring those ones up. There was no winning in that situation. And he sadly just got the ass end of it. Because people want someone to blame. Yeah. But it is what it is. Alright, let's try and get rid of this herby. Machine gun ammo. Oh yeah, the C just replaces the small laser. I remember now. That was quick. Okay, so the first lance is nearly down. You're the last one of the first lance. This Corsair is interesting, but I don't think I can steal it. Although it is a primitive engine, so it has... If I can open that CT, there's a really, really big chance I can crit out the engine. And I love that Corsair. That Corsair is so much fun to play with. Interesting that both I and the enemy got one though. Okay, I need to be a bit safer with you. I'm being a little bit too aggro. Okay, the music isn't quite working. Let me swap it to something a bit more than I'm used to. There we go. The ball. Right. This guy's aim does seem to be significantly better. That should go up to like 50s, 60s. No, because you already had line of sight. Okay, so what are the negatives? Medium range, it fires, target moves up. Oh man, it's like pretty much the exact same as... Once you get affinity though, you'll be a lot better. Oh, we actually hit. Very nice. Once I wanted to call Mystic for skull, did it believe me? Call skull, I'll be punished for it. When you were sick, you saw the person go home. It was a really rare moment. Yeah, they always... Use a cycle for a meeting. Yeah. Workplaces are fucking wild these days. It really is like such a bizarre... How little care they have. Look for a moment. No problem, Witchy. Whatever makes money. Whatever churns out the money. Okay, good hits on the chameleon. I'll be able to get through your side pretty quick. I think the ammo is actually in the CT on you. Or sir. I can't overheat that Corsair either because it's got primitive ammo. But family is doing them a favour, so everything was great. Ah, right. Yeah. That's a shame. Wow, it was best episode. Yeah, that's a real big shame. Right, let's go through flames, but we can just wait a turn. $10 though, that's a long time to be working in the same place. Okay, that's an AC-20. I didn't even realize that was an AC-20. We need to get rid of that. If I go into the trees, I can take the shit shot. Longest jump you've ever held down. Not surprised. Do I just commit? Do I just full send commit? I think I do. Sneak past her. Blast him. That looked like CT. Oh, it's an XL as well. That just got interesting. Blast him. Got a new rising cost of everything. We're on the verge of going out of business. Oh, damn. Sorry to hear that. I bet that's going to be a pain to... I should have used my engine. I bet that's going to be a pain to get something else. Right, you do bonus damage to armor. Oh yeah, distance is impactful. Variation. Does that mean weapon type? Yeah, it does. I've not hit that engine once. $64. 64% my ass. Man, I want to crit out that CT. I want to see if I can hit that engine. Is now they just up the road, pretty sure they'll give me a stack room job. They're better what you're doing now. People are always surprised at how much supermarkets and stuff actually pay. That's something I was very surprised at when I first learned about it. A lot of people always look down on those type of jobs, but honestly, they can make ends meet. They really can. Give me the crits. No crits whatsoever. Wow. Does this thing have like crit reduction or something? Am I going nuts? I think I just need to kill it now. I know that during COVID, the big C, as I should be calling it, because Twitch TOS. I know that when that first started, they saved a lot of people. When everybody was like firing people or like letting them go originally, they were just like, no, come here, we can help you. Like, they did some bonkers stuff, actually. All for those. It was really cool. I should have just... Oh, it missed. Oh, thank God. I should have just killed it. I thought I had another... I thought... Wait. Don't I have two people who's not been yet? Or am I going nuts? Oh, I guess everyone's been. Shit. Okay, well, that was lucky. Thunderbolt 10, Rack 2. I think we'll go for the Phoenix. I want to rest. I need to get some recoil reduction on this bad boy. Good hits. Thunderbolt. I love him to bits. I really do. Okay, am I about to meet you for the boss? I think that's a kill. It's a shame that we had to go straight for the TT. It just refused to get crit. Which is unfortunate. I'll need to get something with a couple of machine guns. Even just a few. Take the heat off. I must say, I like this mech a lot. It does need a cooldown though. Good stuff. That's actually such a nuts trebuchet. That could be a fun stream to do sometime. Is remake my BattleTech Lance in MechWarrior Online. And kind of play it on there and see how it holds up. Completely different style of game, so it's probably not going to do very well, but that could be quite fun. The ammo numbers will be the trickiest bit. Okay, not bad. At least they're going after the Wolverines and not me. These guys have taken a lot of damage from me. I do appreciate that. They move so slowly. I mean, okay, the Corsair makes sense. That thing can't move to save its life. Jesus. I remember this fight started having a lot more evasion. I don't know why I can only hit 3 evasion ever with it. Maybe it's the pilot, but I really don't know. Oh, that's a bad situation. Yeah, that's a bad situation. Right, I had to deal with this Corsair. Not with you, we're not. Do I wanna... it's a case of, do I want to kill it? If I want to kill it, I go this way. If I want to loot it, I go this way. What's left you a voicemail yesterday that you never noticed? Sounds worse than you did. Oh shit. What is it? Are they ill now or something? Let's see. Industrial engine. If I can hit that CT, you know, I'm gonna go for it. Let's go aggressive. It's really good aim. How bad is it with... Okay, too bad. Barely hit the CT. Arms and legs. Why is it always arms and legs? Oh damn well. I hope they get better soon, because that's not an age you want to start getting ill at. That's for sure. I should have went left, because the trees on my right are going to probably start igniting soon. Wait, really? He landed all those shots with an indirect fire? The indirect. Blocked shot? That's kind of BS. Again, I forgot about this. I put it in, I keep forgetting to use it. The bolt missed. Racks weren't bad. I think the stability from racks ain't bad at all. Stab damage. Even the rack 2 is doing like a good chunk to it. Good stuff. Can I make it fall over this turn? Oh, damn. Well. Let's hope that isn't the case, because that's really, yeah. That will never end well. I'm hoping to try and knock him down. Moving my cursor there, moving my cloudbuster there might have been the worst idea. Please, allies, start shooting. God, they are so fucking useless. Yeah. Not enough. Damn it. Well. Is it gonna hurt? Oh, it went for the Wolverine. I'm okay with that. Although that did exactly what I thought it would to my Quasimodo and kind of set him on fire. Right. Let's keep committing to the CT idea. Engine crit. We blew off an arm, which is a bit sad, but might still work. Don't blow off anything else. Eject. He's panicking. He's panicking. What can I fire that will... I mean, you've got plenty of armor. I could just shoot like a few SRMs. Keeps me cool as well. I'm worried about a passing crit. Just eject, please. Come on. Indirect lerms, those are good. Same again? I really don't want to blow something off though. Another engine crit. You've got to eject. You've been panicked for like three actions. Yeah, it's close to a couple of weeks. Probably to rest up. Yeah, sadly, Mags, I've been trying to work out a way. So, with the new Twitch thing that's happened, basically it's become like, from a living point of view, it's become like a necessity to run like. Let me try and reword it. Twitch put a new thing in place where if you run 3 minutes of ads every hour, you basically, like, you make a stupid amount. It's like, you're stupid to not take it type of deal, right? But it's trying to break up 3 minutes into an hour where it's not disruptive. The way I've got it in a minute is every hour you get 3 minutes. So, you know, it's a big chunk, and then it all happens at once, and then you get like a full hour of watching without any ads. But the more I use it, the more I don't like it. I had it on... Damn it. I should have used indirect lerms. I shouldn't have used the rack. I refused to eject. Oh well. I used to have it on the 30 minutes for a minute and a half. People weren't a fan of that. It's finding something that's like good for the streamer and for the people. It's hard. I might go back to the 30-minute one because I don't like the 1 hour one myself. I think like 3 minutes in one chunk is just too much. Like, even if you are a fan of the person that you're watching, 3 minutes is like a lot to go through at once. So I might put it back to the 30-minute one. It's just trying to find a balance. Yeah, exactly. I basically asked, like, what did my viewers want? And my viewer said, okay, 3 minutes every hour, and that's fine. And then, as it's kind of... As people have now started to experience the, you know, do it every hour, but do a solid 3 minutes, it's not very good. So, I might put it back to the 30, 115 every 30. Wait, 130 every 30. I wonder if it will change it midstream. I'll check in a second. Because I think I prefer the every 30-minute one, because it's easy to, like, oh, ads for a minute 30, whatever. 3 minutes just goes on and on. It really does drag. Because after, like, the first minute, you're sort of like, okay, this is getting annoying. There is no winning. But it's just not something that I can give up, sadly. Oh, I think I'll change it now. The more I think about it, the more I hate it. Why have they forced us to do this? It's set default by 30 to the 30-minute one, which I think I'm going to reset it to as well. 30 minutes, 130. Is it going to change it midstream? It might not change it midstream, which is fair enough. I'm only on 30 seconds an hour, but that's when I start to run a 1 minute ad break for 20 minutes of no pre-rolls. Wait, sorry, what? Ah, yeah, I get you. It's because of the new thing that's kind of come forward, and basically I need to... It's just come to a place where it's like, with the cost of everything in the world rocketing up, you've basically got to make whatever you can, right? It's kind of that type of... It's just not... It's not a form of income I can pass up. The end all to it, really. Which is the sad bit. Yeah. It is a night and day difference. As someone, like, for the longest time I didn't run ads at all because I hated it. It's been a night and day difference from a monetary point of view. Oh, it has changed it in my thing. Interesting. Okay. Oh, right. It's because... Okay, I get it. I get it. I get why it's done that. Like about $1 a month. With... For mine... Times that by 4, I get that a day. It's not an amount I can pass up. When you look at it from that perspective, right? You're stupid to say no to that. Yeah, no, that makes sense. It's not a lot, but at the same time, what? It just sucks that that's just how it has to be. I put a big post in it in my Discord because I got a lot of shitty comments from people. It's like, oh, you started running ads, you're just trying to milk us for money. I literally had people say you're trying to milk us for money. Okay, I say people. It was one person who said that, but I had a few complaints about others about starting to run them. I'm just sort of like, I've got to live. It's either I run ads or I stop streaming. Which do you prefer? Because those were my options. It was crazy that I got, like, aggressive backlash from it, which was sad. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, is this the last one? It is. Well, we actually steamrolled this mission. We had to a lot of tangents in it, but... That was actually a fun mission. I was expecting more enemies, though. Normally they drop reinforcements on these. I guess I was mistaking it for the, joints. There's a mission called Joint something. It makes a difference to you. It's worth trying. It's... I just changed mine to... Yeah, it's... Honestly, in the end, Mags, the way you have to kind of look at it from a streamer side... From a streamer perspective, you've got to sort yourself out before you can sort your channel. That's just how it is, you know. Of course, don't go. You know, do like the bare minimum type of deal, which is what I've done. But yeah. Right, come on, Chameleon. I do like the Chameleon. I will say, the Chameleon is actually a pretty fun mech. Got some really good hard points, and the 2 ballistic is also pretty snazzy. I think they're in side torsos. The issue is, the CT has... Oh no, they're in CT. Where's the ammo then? The ammo's in the right side. Okay. Wow, we just murdered that. Yep, don't blame you. Absolutely blitzed at the end of that. $500k, that's actually a pretty good amount of cash for quite an easy mission. Firestarter got roughed up by the Corsair. Other than that, we are pretty good. And Axeman got obliterated, so did the Corsair. The Chameleon, we got 4 parts of, which is very tempting. And my internet died. Why did my internet die? That's annoying. Hopefully that fixes itself. Has my internet completely dropped? Apologize to the recording, because you guys are still seeing this. But yeah, my internet completely dropped. Lovely. Okay. Okay. 300 core. Everything's going wrong today. Oh, that becomes 5 shots. That's very interesting. I like the look of that. AC-20 Kali ammo. Yeah, AC-20. Cool, so we got the Corsair piece. That's fine with me. We got the 2 tank pieces. That's good. Completely forgot about those, so thank God we got them. Primitive can be sold. They can be sold. Lower punch, amazing. I saw that. I just didn't want to take it. Have that got buffed? I don't think that used to be +2. A bit more attention to that. But gonna pause the recording here for a second while I fix my stream, and then we'll be back and ready for the next one. I'll let the repairs show so we know how much the fire starter cost us to repair. Because that's the only thing that really took damage. And then I'll try and fix my internet, and we'll get crack-a-lacking again. Has it fixed itself while I've... Nope, it's still down. And 27k. Okay, not too bad. Actually, a lot less than I thought it was going to be. Lines up perfectly. Okay, pause the recording there for a second, and we'll be right back.